Hello again, everybody. It's Mark here. Hopefully soon to be Melanie. I just thought I'd give you a bit of an update of what's been going on and where I'm at. For those of you who didn't see my first video, I was from a very young age. I knew there was something different about me, and well, I had to struggle on through into my teenage years before I actually realised what it was. And it was that I felt I should have been born a girl, and excuse me. Yeah, so, but anyway, I met a nice girl and ended up marrying her, and I thought that would be a solution to the way I was feeling. And for a few years it did. I mean, I settled down, I felt okay, and but then it wasn't long, like I say, a few years after that I started to have these feelings again, that that it wasn't right, that I should have been in a female body and not in this male body. So I started to get very depressed, and anyway, after suffering depression and anxiety for many years, I got into a real state, and finally come out to my wife about 8 months ago, and it was like the weight of the world had been lifted off my shoulders. It was so liberating. It was fantastic. You know, I'm 61-year-old, and I'm transitioning late in life. I hope I just haven't left it too late, but just to give you a short timeline on what I'm planning, I have been on hormones now for 3.5 months, starting to see a few small changes, which is very exciting. One thing I can tell you, that changes in the brain, I feel younger, revitalised. I feel like there's a future, and it feels so good. But now the trouble is that I'm very impatient, and I just want it to happen. And yeah, but I know I've got to wait and bide my time and get the money together, which is a very expensive exercise. So yeah, so I'll just have to hope for the best for the future. Another change is I've noticed skin softening a bit. I mean, I've been having laser treatment to try and get rid of this beard, but it's not having much success, simply because I think there's too much grey in my beard, and laser doesn't affect grey hairs. So I'll have to be looking down the track of electrolysis, I should imagine. Other changes is I've noticed, although I haven't put on too much weight, I've noticed a few changes in my butt, getting slightly bigger, I suppose. I've noticed changes in my breasts. My nipples have gotten sore, and I think there is some minimal growth there, which is very exciting, and hopefully for a lot more. But yeah, so they're about the changes I've experienced so far at 3.5 months on HRT. I know it's only early days, and I'm expecting a lot more in the future. My timeline for my transition is that, well, starting with in December, the facial team from Bayer in Spain You may have heard of them. Are coming to Australia. They go all around the world, but they're coming to Sydney, Australia to have a seminar, I suppose you would call it. And I've made an appointment to see one of their team to discuss what they can do with this tight old face. Hopefully make it a bit more feminine, a bit softer, a bit rounder, a bit. Anyway, it'd be interesting to see what they can do and what they advise. That's in December, and I'm hoping that if all goes well there, that early next year I'll be having FFS, facial feminisation surgery, in Spain, and yeah, I'll be off work for a few weeks, but looking forward to it, hopefully. And then after that, I planning to see a doctor in Melbourne for SRS, the sex reassignment surgery, or gender reassignment surgery, or bottom surgery, or whatever you want to call it. It's got that many names. But anyway, so I hope to see a doctor in Melbourne, hopefully early next year as well, because I know he's got a bit of a wait list, but I'm planning hopefully to have the SRS in early 2021. So that's my timeline, and whether I stick to it or not, I don't know, but I'd like to do it a hell of a lot earlier, because I'm, like I say, of course, of my age, I feel like life is slipping away, and I sure want to experience what I should have really been, and I hope that I can. So I hope you've enjoyed this little update on my timeline. If you enjoyed this and want to see more, maybe you are a person around my age or older even, and are contemplating doing this, then I'd love you to watch my videos and even contact me. Maybe we could share stories or whatever. But anyway, if you're interested, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell, and you'll be notified when I do the next video. And don't forget to give me the thumbs up. I'll be really happy about that. I was after the first video, I've got about 50 something views, and well, that's very nice to know that people are interested in what you're doing. Anyway, so I hope everyone is okay, and have a good day, and talk to you again soon.